to Keto Weekly Update with your host, Alycia from Ketoupgrade.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 19 of Keto Weekly Update. Fortunately, it's already been a month. So, got my friend again, and now I'm up another couple of pounds. Being a woman sucks. Let me just say that. I used to never have to worry about this. So I was on birth control all the time, and I never even had one. So, besides when I got off of it to, see what my body did for a year, like before that, never really had to deal with this. So, my whole keto weight loss journey, I didn't deal with this the first time. It really sucks. I feel like it just happened. I feel like, how is it a month already? I don't even know. So I missed a good weigh-in week last week because I didn't weigh myself when I should have. And now I'm back to where I was. So hopefully next week, I'll be down some pounds. It'd be nice to see the number go down on the scale. But this week has been crappy weather-wise. Like, it's been in the 60s and rainy. So I haven't been able to get outside hardly at all. I did exercise Monday and Wednesday in my living room while Van was napping. Unfortunately, Wednesday he didn't nap as long as he normally does, and I only got like a 40-minute workout instead of my hour. But at least I'm getting moving a little bit. And then I worked Tuesday and Thursday in the bakery, so I was on my feet all day. It sucks because last time I did keto, I was working so much that I was on my feet, and I would do 10,000 to 20,000 steps a day just in the restaurant. Now I don't get 10,000 ever, any day, because I don't work in a restaurant anymore. So I have to implement exercise, because otherwise I'm not going to go anywhere because I'm sitting at a desk editing or watching Van or whatnot. And with the weather being so crappy all the time, I never get to get outside. So I'm hoping summer gets started here soon. It's friggin' June 16th and it's cold. I want to get swimming. I want to get walking. Rain. It was been like downpouring. It's crazy. Speaking of rain, it's supposed to rain all night tonight. And I had my first outdoor Friday night vendor show tonight. And I'm a little nervous because I have to pack up Van and all my goods and everything myself and meet Adam at the place we're setting up. So it's my first time where I have to plan and organize Van with his eating and sleeping schedule and try to get there on time and be able to set up and everything. This is the show that was supposed to be Saturday mornings, but it got canceled because they're redoing the parking lot that is where the show usually takes place. Sections of it are getting done at a time. So we couldn't even do it for part of the summer or anything because all summer that parking lot is going to be ripped up. So I only chose to do one Friday a month because there's two a month, but I only chose to do one a month. And it's supposed to thunderstorm tonight. But it's rain or shine, so we're going to be out in the rain under a tent trying to sell my products with Van. But I wanted Van to see there's going to be alpacas there, and I wanted Van to see them and pet them. So hopefully they will still be there, and maybe I'll get some footage if it isn't pouring rain. Luckily, the rain has not been hindering our construction project. I'll insert a video here. We already got the footings and walls poured for the garage in the front. Now they're backfilling it. They got to level out the middle and then pour the concrete slab. And then Adam's dad and a couple of his buddies are going to start building our garage. So that's going to be well underway. Just in time for Van's 6-month birthday is next weekend. And we're going to be in the midst of construction, but it's okay. We're going to have a bunch of people here, a bunch of family. It's going to be nice to have a party. Hopefully it's not raining and it's decent out. That's all I hope for. But I have 3 tents, I think, between all of us and a bunch of tables and chairs to go under them. So even if it isn't the nicest of weather, it'll be fine. But we are smoking a couple turkeys. I'm making pulled pork, and we're having hot dogs and hamburgers. So if I remember to film which I tend to start and then forget. I did that for my gender reveal and my baby shower and my bridal shower. I like started filming and then never filmed anything else. So like it wasn't even a video. I try to remember to do it for you guys and I totally end up forgetting because I do want to just kind of socialize, but it's also not like integrated. That's the word. Integrated into my mind to like vlog because I'm not like that kind of YouTuber really. There's people that like literally they vlog just their whole lives all the time. So they're very used to it. I, on the other hand, am not. So like I try to show you the keto foods I do and how I make my parties keto and then I forget to film. I try filming ahead of time at some of those, but yeah. Sorry in advance if you don't get any footage from that. So speaking of Van, he's going to be 6 months in 1 week, the 24th of June. And he's already got a tooth coming in. And he has another one coming. I know he is because he has been super fussy. Like, I had a feeling this was coming. I had a feeling that it wasn't going to be all sunshines and rainbows. Like, he's been such a good baby. Like, I knew this stuff was going to happen. And I almost wish he was already, he gave us a little bit of trouble already so that we'd kind of be prepared for this. But literally, he'll just like sit and cry. And you don't know what to do. Like you tried to give him a cold teether, you tried to give him this, you tried to give him that, we tried to put him down, and nope, he didn't want to go down. Like we think he's overtired. It's a struggle, but again, we've been super lucky up until now. Like he's been really good. So he is waking up here and there in the middle of the night. Luckily, not really the middle of the night for us because we put him down at like 7:30. So usually right as I'm falling asleep at like 10:30 or 11, he'll wake up and start crying or he'll just scream. And then, it'll wake me up. A lot of times he'll go back to sleep. Sometimes the one night, both legs were out of the crib slats. So I went in and like pushed him and like patted his back and he went back to sleep. But yeah. So my nights haven't been going great because once I like fall asleep, if I get woken up, I got into the habit that I just can't fall asleep again. It's not really a habit. It's just like, I don't know, my brain can't turn off, I guess. So he's been waking me up like right after I fall asleep and then I can't get back to sleep for a while. So I've been getting less sleep since he's been teething, but it still has not been nearly as bad as most women have it. So I'm still, counting my blessings because it has been relatively easy up until now. So that's what's going on with him. And he has been crawling. He's not doing the up on knees and hands crawling, but he is army crawling all over the place. He like literally goes in circles in his playpen, like from toy to toy to toy to toy. And then I try to put a toy further away from him. He usually gets pretty frustrated. It's just like, I want it now. Like, just give it to me. But he'll eventually like scoot to get to the toy he wants. It's pretty cute. I've tried to get it on video a couple times, but he always gets so like frustrated and I'm just like, I give up because he like takes too long. And the last thing I want to touch on, I was going to put this in last week's, but I couldn't get my thoughts straight on it. And all I know, I see all these Google articles about sweeteners. I don't even read them most of the time because I feel like they're just trying to scare people into not using these sweeteners to help them get rid of their sugar because the sugar industry is huge. I mean, you look at almost every product in the grocery store that is in the middle and it has sugar in it. Ever since they demonized fat back in the day and made everything low fat and put sugar in everything to make it taste better, you just know that everything has been integrated with sugar. Everything that was low fat, just they put tons of sugar in it to make it taste better. So I think it's just the sugar company getting scared of people finding a way to change their way of eating. And I've just seen the damage that sugar can do to somebody. And it's not pretty. And that's why I went keto. Like I saw what happened and I knew that genetics I was predisposed to it, and I was addicted, obviously, because I went to pastry school. Like, I'd rather eat pastries than actual food. So there was no way I was going to lose the weight and keep it off if I didn't find an alternative. And now that I have, and like, I can't imagine that eating these different sweeteners could have as much impact as sugar has on your body. So I am still going to continue to eat all these different sweeteners. I think everything in moderation. And I mean, stevia comes from a plant. It's something I use every day in my coffee. Like, I don't use erythritol or sucralose or anything in my coffee or anything. And I don't drink Diet Pop anymore. I drink the Zevia, which is sweetened with stevia. I just think lumping all these sweeteners together and saying they're bad is just a way to scare people. And I'm going to link Serious Keto here. Steve knows more about this stuff. Like, he reads the studies and all that stuff. I just take what he says and what, Thomas DeLauer, I follow him, and Bobby. And those are the people I trust. I don't trust all these articles coming out with studies that are done in rats and all that stuff. So that's my thought on sweeteners. Take it or leave it. Like I said, I'm not, versed in any of this stuff. I just know what I've seen in my life personally, and that's what I use to make my decisions on if I'm eating these sweeteners or not. And like I said, I can never keep weight off if I didn't have these sweeteners. So that's about it for this episode of Keto Weekly Update. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you have an opinion, you heard mine. I'm not going to get into a debate with anybody, because when I try, it just doesn't work anyways. So I just let it go. That's comments. I'm just trying to let everything go. It's really hard, but I think that's the best way to do it. Let me know how your summer is going. Ours hasn't really started still. Thank you for subscribing, and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And as always, I'll be back with more keto videos. Bye, guys. Here you go. You got it. You got it. You can get it. Scoot your butt. There you go. Look at that. You're crawling. You can if you want. Yeah, there you go. Good job.